the past few years, we've seen some fast-spreading variants, but 2022 brought something more contagious than most to West Michigan.
Jackson Jobe!
We call it the Jobe virus. I came into the training room, asked for some work on my back, and they just came in, said they wanted to push me back and you know, be safe. They didn't want to risk me getting hurt, I guess, my first start, which was fine.
What happens is he takes a couple days off of work, you know, and then, you know, sells out crowds or something like that.
might just want to cut that out, I don't know. No, yeah, there's a bunch of craziness. I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter, and I mean, it was tough for me because everyone sees it like, oh, this kid slept bad and came in and was complaining like, oh, like I didn't walk in and say I couldn't pitch. Like, that's not what happened. But it is what it is.
His first start in West Michigan might have been delayed, but Jackson Jobe's debut with the Whitecaps on August 27th was fantastic. The 20-year-old threw 5 innings, giving up just 4 hits, 1 earned run, and striking out 3 on his way to a victory in front of over 8,000 fans.
PCA, have a seat.
I do love that. I feed off that. It gives me some extra adrenaline. I like kind of having that nervous feeling in my stomach when I get out there, and towards the end of my time in Lincoln, I wasn't really getting a ton of that just because there's only a few people in the stands, but being able to throw here at home for my first outing here was pretty cool, and having all those people behind me, it was awesome.
For him to come up here and just immediately compete, I think that's the most impressive thing to me. You know, he doesn't care that he got moved up. He doesn't care that most of the guys here are, you know, 3-4 years older than him. He's just going out there and doing his thing. Like, I think that's the thing I respect most about that.
I think the stuff is right what we thought it would be, which, you know, obviously the 3rd pick overall. The stuff for the age, the characteristics of the pitches, I mean, it's exactly what we thought we were getting. It's electric stuff. When he's on, he's dominating.
Got him!
Which is why the Detroit Tigers organization promoted the Texas native to high A despite a few bumps earlier in the year in low A.
I think it says a lot because, I mean, you look at the numbers in Lakeland, and I wasn't putting up tremendous numbers, but I think they saw the work I was putting in, saw the pride I took in my work, and I feel like I have the stuff to, you know, pitch at the highest level. It's just all about, you know, figuring out how to use it, and obviously command is a big part too. So no, it meant a lot, and I know they expect a lot out of me, and I'm hoping to deliver.
I've seen like tremendous growth between Lakeland and now, just in this poise on the mound. Like nothing seems to affect him.
In what area or areas do you think he is mature beyond his years?
Well, definitely, you know, one of those is the fastball, you know, usage. I think, you know, obviously, he believed, you know, that he got a pretty good slider, and obviously the numbers, you know, back that up. But at the same time, you know, for him to establish that fastball and locate that fastball and pitch in and out, you know, up and down, I think, you know, it's something that is going to continue to make him better.
It definitely didn't happen overnight, but through a couple months, I was able to generate some more movement on that fastball and help it play better. I think in spring training, I was using my fastball like 30% of the time. I didn't have very much confidence at all in it, and now I'm using it 60% of the time. So you know, I have a ton of confidence in that pitch. That's not something that I had coming into this year.
In 3 starts with the Whitecaps, Jobe finished with an ERA of 1.15, a whip of .96, and a record of 2-0, resulting in a confidence he can carry into the offseason, where he's got his sights set on a few things.
I think the biggest thing will be working on my command of all my pitches. I think maybe adding a pitch might come in. I know we got an instructional league here at the end of September, so I think we might work on developing a new pitch, but also just learning how to set up hitters. Now that I've gotten to face professional hitters, I kind of got a better gauge as to what they do in the box, and just working on different sequences and learn how to set up hitters, I think will be one of the biggest ones for me.
I think it's just the patience for Jackson, for myself, for all of us to just make sure that we do right by, you know, the long-term plan of making sure that we want Jackson to have a long career in a Tigers uniform.
So for now, Jackson will have to be content with the virtual version of himself throwing in Comerica Park as part of the MLB video game, The Show.
It's cool. I couldn't believe it when it first came out, but right when I saw it, I hopped on, bought it right away. and started using it. But no, it was pretty cool.
So do you have your guy like amped up to like the next level? Like,
Oh,
is he
yeah,
already,
absolutely.
is Jackson Jobe in the show already pitching for the Tigers?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%, 100%. Got to.